Yes, sir, Mr. Pride, sir.
Scheduled for one fall.
Anything you wish.
And will be refereed by Judge Ben Omen.
Congratulations on your win tomorrow for not if you win, but when you win, Mr. Pride.
Making their way to the ring first.
Jack Pride, I'd like to welcome you to the broadcast table. I wasn't exactly expecting you to be here, and I'm a little uncomfortable. You look like you're a little disheveled, and rightfully so after what's going on. What you want to get a better look at Marz the Specialist? What exactly is going on here?
Oh, just here to do some homework, here to watch some wrestling. I'd say it's good, but I mean, it's Marz out there, and I've been carrying him for how long now? So hopefully my choice here, T.Y. Jackson. I hate him. I hate Marz. They can kill each other.
Weighing in at 205 pounds, he is your LPW Scramble Champion, T.Y. Jackson.
T.Y. Jackson, I don't want to open up old wounds, but holding the title that you held rather proudly for quite some time. He's putting together quite a reign himself. That title will be on the line tomorrow night as we await the arrival of Marz the Specialist.
Yeah, T.Y. wishes that he was half the champion that I am, and quite frankly, he is half the champion I am. There's two of us. Well, Jack's gone, but also he's like, can we comment on that stupid bucket hat he's wearing? He looks ridiculous.
I mean, I am no
His opponent.
I'm no fashion expert by any stretch of the imagination, but let's go back to last month. You had a one-on-one championship match before Marz the Specialist made the deal with the devil. When he said the word 7 no more, what was going through your head?
Well, quite frankly, the mat was going through my head after he hit that goddamn TKO. When I came to regain my senses, here's the thing, Boris. He says 7 is no more, 7's dead. You can't kill what you did not create. 7's dead, 7's over when I say so. Marz isn't part of the group anymore, but 7 lives on.
Have you been in contact with Thaddeus Archer III to form some sort of game plan for tomorrow night? I imagine you guys constant contact trying to figure things out.
Oh, yeah. Of course, Thad and I are in constant communication. There's a reason he's part of the group. His brain actually functions. And I'm not going to get into details, but Marz and Larry had best be ready. Yeah, get a good look. You know what? Take a picture. It'll last longer.
The Crimson Lion, Marz the Specialist, staring daggers at Jack Pride. I'm not going to lie. I feel very uncomfortable being this close to this animosity. You got to promise me that you're going to stay here and not get involved in this, because I like all my organs where they are.
What? You got a match. Quit looking at me.
T.Y. Jackson just enjoying the animosity. Ben Omen going to call for the bell. This one-on-one matchup underway, still to come. The finals to crown a new champion of Salvation. We've got our four members.
Look at this, Boris. Sorry to cut you off, but that's disgusting. These two are competing. What are they doing shaking hands? This is wrestling, not friendship.
You sound a lot like the other guy that usually sits there.
Well, Dash has learned. He's under Pride's learning tree.
I believe sycophant is the word that we're looking for here,
Well,
but nonetheless.
Some people might use a word like that. I would choose eager. He's eager.
Top wrist lock, nice bridge from T.Y. Jackson, showing that athleticism and that dexterity, taking control of the left arm of the Crimson Lion. How does it feel being this close, knowing you'll get your hands on him tomorrow night?
All things in due time, Boris. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself here. I chose not to compete tonight. Spencer was clamoring to get me on this card, so I kindly agreed to do a promo earlier. But it's nice to take this night off, recoup, and do a little homework. Oh, would you look at that nice little cartwheel, so cute.
Through the legs goes Marz the Specialist, right up to his feet as T.Y. Jackson. Very evenly matched early on. Marz breaking wrist control, hurling T.Y. into the ropes, rolling through. Landing on his feet is Marz.
Hey, all the things I might say, but these two know each other quite well. And as far as wrestling goes, this should be quite the entertaining match.
Waist control from Jackson, but arm dragging his way out of it is Marz. Marz trying to go for a waistlock, settles for that left arm. Irish whip into the ropes, bouncing off, ducking that clothesline. Looking for the Z kick, nothing doing. Very, very evenly matched, exchanging arm drags in the center of the ring. Both going for the drop kick.
I'm getting tired just watching this, Boris. You see, that's the difference between idiots like these that try and impress this crowd, doing flips, doing cute cartwheels and all sorts of... Whereas I'm just going to go out there and punch someone in the face.
I assume you'd be hoping that T.Y. Jackson beats the living hell out of Marz tonight. Soften him up for tomorrow.
No, absolutely. Oh, beautiful kick to the side of the head.
Which caught him right in the ear. T.Y. going up to the top. Marz following up and hit that knee, sending him right down to the floor.
See, and this is the double-edged sword of Marz. He's got to get these fans on his side. He's telegraphing for T.Y., and now he's going to do something stupid.
Crimson Lion caught nothing but the boot of T.Y. Jackson going for that dive.
I don't want to sound like a broken record, but that is what happens when you worry about the fans. Concentrate on what you're doing. That is why the Pride way always trumps the Marz way.
Keep your eye on T.Y. Jackson, up and over that top rope. Into the third row. T.Y. Jackson fired up. He's got to defend that Scramble Championship tomorrow night. Quite the lineup. Eli Surge, Sheik Akbar Shabazz, Riley Cruz.
Well, if he doesn't watch it, T.Y.'s going to take himself out for tomorrow night. Never mind softening Marz up for me. He's got a title to worry about himself. A title, might I add, that I would still have if it wasn't for one certain specialist.
T.Y. rolled him through, but got cut down with a back elbow from the Crimson Lion. Hurling him off the ropes. Big spine buster in the middle. Hooking the leg, going for the cover. Left shoulder off the canvas.
You see that lackadaisical cover? If Marz would have actually put something into that, he could have easily put T.Y. away.
So why do you think that Marz decided not to follow your advice if it's so bang on all the time?
Because he's young, brash, arrogant. You know, I referred to him as envy, and he's envious about everything I do, so he's trying to constantly one-up everything I've done. They say one thing about Seven. I brought in people who could get the job done, and if Marz could just get out of his own way, he could get... I gave him the keys to the kingdom, and yet here we are.
Jackson forearming Marz off that top rope. Could be looking for that Eclipse. But Marz put the brakes on the Eclipse. We've seen T.Y. Jackson win a lot of matches with that very move. Fireman's carry position. Sunset flip, shoulders down.
T.Y. nailing Marz the Z kick. That has to be it. It's academic.
Hooking the leg.
Again, lackadaisical covers. Boris, hook that leg deep. That should have been a 3.
All right, Marz. I see what you got.
Maybe T.Y. wasn't the right choice. He's
doing
respecting
well.
Marz.
Jackass right there.
What are you talking to me? Worry about what you're doing right there, huh?
All right, everybody just calm down.
Stop.
Hey, don't you tell me what to do either. I don't like any of these guys.
Vertical suplex. Marz able to go behind. Big super kick right on target. T.Y. fires back with one of his own. Rolling through. Looking for that Marz bar. Trying to extend that arm. Using that.
It's been a while since we've seen that in LPW.
TY able to roll into the pressure to escape the hold, but he's still got control of that arm. Almost like a pump handle. Dropping him skull first on the knee. TY might be out.
TY kicking out on pure instinct there.
Unique move. I'm sure you're scouting that. That'll be in the back of your mind.
Yeah, duly noted. Keep my arm from out between my legs. Crazy. Come on, Boris. You're better than that.
Am I, though?
Well, I should hope so, you know. You have yet to piss me off, so clearly you're doing something right.
Marz the Specialist up to the top rope. Took a bit too much time. Went sternum first up on that metal part of the turnbuckle.
Good, more of that. Do it again, TY.
TY gonna look to bring Marz in the hard way. Up next, our main event, we're gonna crown a new champion of Salvation, but right now, T.Y. Jackson and Marz jockeying for position up on that middle rope. Spanish fly on target, hooking the leg.
Oh. Marz, eyes rolling around in his head. That was close.
But he got the shoulder up. That's the wherewithal. That's the guts of Marz the Specialist, which you know firsthand. Not to mention the guts of Lumberjack Larry, who I think that we're not giving his due. He's kind of lost in the shuffle of these issues between the two of you, which you absolutely said earlier on.
Everyone is overlooking the Lumberjack except for me, and that is why I will beat the Lumberjack. That is why I will beat Marz.
Well, Marz springing to his feet to cut off T.Y. Jackson on that top rope.
What's he going for here? Oh.
Using that power.
Is he going for an avalanche TKO? Nope. TY out.
Looking for maybe that sunset bomb.
He's got him. He's got him. Plant him. Plant him.
Walking him out to the middle of the rope. Able to reverse, but only a 2 count. Through the legs goes the Crimson Lion.
You know, you learned that from me, right?
TY holding on, went for that Z kick. Able to avoid impact. Shoulders down. Maintaining waist control is Marz the Specialist. TY trying to escape the grip. Able to use momentum to get Marz out onto that ring apron. Pulling the pins out from underneath. Nobody able to maintain any kind of advantage for a long period of time in this match.
Going for that outside-inside moonsault. I've seen this before.
One of the trademark pieces of offense from Marz the Specialist with that moonsault on target. Had to hook both legs because one was underneath that bottom rope. That fraction of a second might have cost him a win.
Good wherewithal for Marz, though. He had enough brains left to pull that leg out before Ben called the pin no good.
That is more complimentary than I thought you would be.
Well, he's got one brain cell that occasionally works, right?
Call out to the Short Kings. Butterflying the arms. Looking perhaps package pile driver. T.Y. able to shift his weight. Get out of harm's way. Now going to let his feet do the talking.
There it is. That's the T.Y. Jackson I wanted to see tonight. Kick his brains in.
Was T.Y. ever considered for a role in 7? I know he's been a rad for many, many months.
Well,
No one to give away all your secrets, right?
Maybe there's a little bit of sloth in him. Who knows?
Keep an eye on Marz the Specialist. Through the ropes, but caught that super kick, and he hit the floor hard.
That is perfect. T.Y. Jackson kicking Marz out of mid-air, mid-suicide dive.
Judge Ben Ullman checking on the condition of Marz the Specialist. He hit the floor hard.
Very much a reason they call it a suicide.
T.Y. looking to bring Marz back in the ring to finish the job. That was gross and violent. As you see the blood on the side of the head of Marz the Specialist, you got to be loving that.
That's perfect. It's like, You better hope he doesn't start bleeding tomorrow. It's like blood in the water to a shark.
It didn't have to be this way. I'm sorry, sweetheart.
Marz the Specialist in a
This
bad
happens
way.
with the big boys.
T.Y. Jackson looking to go high risk to put an end to this one. Marz back up to his feet. Looking to follow T.Y. up to that top rope. There's a very uncomfortable hush in the room right now after that.
Gotta wonder if that single brain cell is scrambled after that.
Up in the fireman's carry position. Down to the canvas with a TKO.
Avalanche
Floating
TKO.
over for the cover. And Marz the Specialist gets the win.
But at what cost, Boris? At what cost?
Tremendous wherewithal from Marz the Specialist after colliding on the floor on that dive.
He's got a glazed look in his eye. You can see the blood building in his hair.
Every drop of blood must bring you intense joy.
Hard-fought win, but at what cost?
Fantastic matchup here in our semi-main event on our Sweet 16 edition of Love Pro Wrestling and the Clandestine Wrestling Society prequel.
Oh, what are they? This is disgusting.
It's called respect.
This is disgusting.
It's called sportsmanship. It's called friendship.
It's called being an idiot. Eyes on the prize. This is another reason why Marz will lose tomorrow.
Marz the Specialist with the big win. He's looking at you, pal. All right, come on now.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Let's.
Your brains are all over the floor.
Wait a second. The
You think you can
LPW.
hang with me after that? This is blood in the water to a shark.
The LPW Grand Champion, Lumberjack Larry Woods, on the scene, holding aloft what everyone's fighting over.
That's mine. That is mine.
That is your main event.
You want to go? Bring it on. I'll take both of you. Try me. You will lose. You will lose just like both of you losers always do. Trust me.
That is your main event tomorrow night, live on IWTV, LPW 28.
When it counts, you will fail.
Lumberjack Larry Woods defending that LPW Grand Championship against Marz the Specialist, Jack Pride.